it's your host Okina again. You're joining me for a late night episode of Creepy Pastas. Ooh, scary. Just kidding. I don't want to spook you too much. You got your boy shaking in his boots. The real scary story here is this joystick. After years of smashing like my ex-girlfriend before she took off with Daniel, shout out Daniel. It's all loosey-goosey now. Same thing as my ex-girlfriend. Screw you. All suppressed feelings aside, shout out my psychiatrist. We're gonna be replacing the 3D analog joystick for the original GameCube controller. You can find these in a 2-pack on Amazon for about $7.99 and a 10-pack, which I got here on eBay for about $12, but you will have to wait an extended amount of time. We're gonna go ahead and rip this controller apart just like my ex-girlfriend did to my heart, screw you. And we're gonna go ahead and put in this new 3D analog joystick. Let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna need a tri-spoke screwdriver, which I got in my screwdriver set here. It is connected with some solder on the inside, so we're gonna go ahead and solder that out. We're gonna need a soldering kit. You can get that on Amazon for about $15. We got the whole controller taken apart. Make sure not to lose any of your screws. Those are important. If we look inside the controller, we can see here that the joystick moves on its own accord. That's not good when you're playing Smash. We're gonna go ahead and replace it with this new 3D analog joystick. As you can see out, it's pretty worn. It is covered by this tray in the back here. We are going to go ahead and need to remove this whole tray back here to get underneath there. The C stick does have its own platform, so that one's easy enough to replace. But we're not replacing that one today. We'll worry about that another time. Let's go ahead and get started by taking off this tray. We got the tray taken off the back. As you can see here, we have some soldering pins. We're going to go ahead and heat those up and remove the 3D analog joystick. We went ahead and got the 3D analog joystick taken out. As you can see here, the tool you were seeing me use inside the video is a solder extraction tool. I think this is absolutely necessary as it does single out each pin that you warm up. You just press the button and it sucks it up, sucking up the solder with it. Like I said, I do believe this tool is absolutely necessary. I wouldn't have been able to do it without it. That does come with most of the soldering kits you can find on Amazon, so just be on the lookout for that. What we're going to go ahead and do now is we're going to go ahead and put this one inside the controller and go ahead and solder it up. Soldered up. It's not the best solder job, but it'll do. Let's go ahead and plug this into the system and see if it works. It's a hassle to go ahead and hook the system back up to the TV. This is why I'm going to be using my 8-bit 2 wireless adapter. If you want to know more about this, you can check out my other video where I do a review on this item. Let's go ahead and test out the new stick and see if it works. Seems to be working just fine. And I can't press the back buttons or anything like that because we do have the buttons out. But the stick seems to be working fantastically. It's a little stiff, as expected from a new stick. Let's go ahead and put this bad boy back together and test it out. We got the controller all put back together. As you can see here, the joystick is fully functional now. It's pretty tight. It does not move on its own anymore, just like before. The 3D analog joystick right here, moving on its own accord. Let's go ahead and test this out during one game of Smash and see how it acts. 3D analog joystick worked perfectly. Feels original. There's no snapback whenever you have a fast reaction on the joystick, which is great for Smash. I give this item a 10 out of 10. We're gonna go ahead and see how long it lasts, and I'll tell you in future videos. The next thing we're gonna work on is the gummy part for the top of the joystick. If you want to see how to do that, please subscribe. Then you'll see when the next episode comes out. It's fast and easy, just like my ex. Please like, follow, subscribe. Does keep the content coming. It's that boy, Okina, Creepypasta. Join me next time on the next episode.